Hello and welcome to Genesis Training. This is your trainer Kaustav. In this video, we'll be handling time and work, and the subtopic that we'll be dealing with is division of wages. So let's have a look at the concept and then we'll start with the questions. Now, when it comes to the concept of wages in time and work, we always have to remember that the wages or the amount of money is always directly proportional to the work done. That means the more work you do, the more money you get paid. If you do 50% of the work, then you get 50% of the money. If you do 20% of the work, you get 20% of the money. And the ratio in which the work is being done is the same as the ratio in which the money is getting distributed. Okay, so that's all. That is all that you need to know. So let's get started with the questions. Chandler can do a piece of work in 10 days, Joey can do it in 15 days. If the local wages of the work is 50 rupees, how much should Chandler be paid if they work together the entire period of the work? Okay, so here we need to find how much work did Chandler do in order to find out how much money he should get. There are two different methods to do it. I'll show you both the methods. So efficiency of Chandler is 1 by 10. Efficiency of Joey is 1 by 15. When both of them work together, we have 1 by 10 plus 1 by 15. LCM is 30. We have 3 plus 2. That is 5 by 30. That is 1 by 6. That means both of them finish the work. When they work together, they finish the work in 6 days flat. So what is the work done by Chandler? We had covered that efficiency equals work done by time taken. Work done equals efficiency into time taken. So work done by Chandler is efficiency of Chandler, that is 1 by 10 into what is the time taken by Chandler? In how many days is Chandler working for? Chandler is working for 6 days only. Both of them are working only for 6 days. The work is finished in 6 days. Why should they work further? This is nothing but 3 by 5. So Chandler does 3/5 of the work. That means Chandler should get 3/5 of the money. So money received by Chandler is 3/5 of the entire amount of wages. That is 50 rupees. 50 over here. Answer is 30 rupees. Answer is A. This is one way to do it. Another way to do it is by the ratio method. So we have Chandler, we have Joey. A lot of people make a mistake, and what they do is Chandler can do a piece of work in 10 days. So they write 10 over here, and Joey can do it in 15 days. And then they find the ratio to be 2:3. So they think that Chandler does 2/5 of the work and Joey does 3/5 of the work. But that is a very wrong way to look at this. See, work done is directly proportional to efficiency. So here we have to deal with their efficiencies. Chandler's efficiency is 1 by 10. Joey's efficiency is 1 by 15. So if at all we find the ratio of these, it will be 15:10. That is nothing but 3:2. That means Chandler does 3 parts of the work, Joey does 2 parts of the work. That means the work done by Chandler is 3 by 3 plus 2. That is 3/5. So the money received is 3/5 of 50. That is equal to 30. Done. Obviously, the ratio method is much easier and faster than the regular method. But over here, there are a lot of chances of you making silly mistakes. So if you do not do that, well and good. Let's continue. A and B undertake a piece of work for 100 rupees. A can do it in 5 days, B can do it in 10 days. With the help of C, they finish it in 2 days. How much should C be paid for his contribution? Now, one way that you can do is you can find the efficiency of C and then do it. I will show you how to solve this question without finding the efficiency of C. Let's directly find work done by A. Work done is nothing but efficiency into time duration. Efficiency of A is 1 by 5. How many days is A working for? A lot of people might think 5, but They have told that they finish it in 2 days. That means they are working only for 2 days. So we have 2 by 5. A does 2/5 of the work. That means money received by A is 2/5 of 100 rupees. That is total. That is nothing but 40 rupees. Similarly, let's find the work done by B. Efficiency of B is 1 by 10 into B also works for 2 days. That is 1 by 5. So money received by B is 1 by 5 into 100. That is equal to 20. So now how to find the money received by C? Very simple. Whatever amount is remaining, that goes to C. So money received by C is equal to the total amount of money minus 40 minus 20. That is equal to 40 rupees. Answer is A. That's it. Let's move on. Question number 3. 5 men and 3 boys together cultivate a 23-acre field in 4 days, and 3 men and 2 boys together can cultivate a 7-acre field in 2 days. If one man earns 100 rupees per day, then what is the daily wage of one boy? Okay. Now here, obviously, they have given us that the man earns this much. So the boy will earn how much? So we need to find the relationship between the efficiencies of one boy and one man. So if at all the boy has half the efficiency of the man, then the boy will get half the money that the man gets. That's it. Let's do this. 5 men and 3 boys can together cultivate a 23-acre field in 4 days. Okay. So here, the special formula that we use is M1 T1 by W1 equals M2 T2 by W2. M being the number of people, T being the time taken, W being the work done. M1 is 5 men and 3 boys. T1 is 4 days. W1 is 23 acres equals M2. M2 is 3 men and 2 boys. Okay, 3 men and 2 boys. T2 is 2 days divided by W2 is 7 acres. Now we have one equation and two unknowns. We cannot find the unknowns, but we can find the relationship between both of them. Let's do this. Here M is taken as the efficiency of one man, B is taken as the efficiency of one boy. Let's cancel things out. 2 into 2 is 4. Now let's cross multiply. We have 5 2s are 10, 10 7s are 70. We have 70M plus 3 2s are 6, 6 7s are 42. 42B equals 3 into 23 is 69M plus 23 into 2 is 46B. Now 70M minus 69M is nothing but M equals 46B minus 42B is 4B. So one man's efficiency equals 4 boys' efficiency. That means one boy's efficiency is 1/4 of one man's efficiency. That means the money received by a boy is equal to 1/4 of the money received by a man. That is equal to 1/4 of the money received by one man is 100 rupees. So the money received by one boy will be 25 rupees. That is the answer. Answer is A. So just because you have two unknowns and one equation doesn't mean the answer cannot be received. Because many a time what happens is you don't need to find the value of the unknowns. You just need to find the relationship between the unknowns. Okay, let's continue. A can do a piece of work in 20 days. He works at it for 5 days and then B finishes it in 10 more days. If the total payment of the work is 200 rupees, how much money does B receive? Okay, so we need to find how much work is B doing. So work done by A. Work done by A is nothing but efficiency into time duration. Efficiency of A is 1 by 20 into. He works at it for 5 days only. 5 days, so 1/4. So A does 1/4 of the work. So B finishes it in 10 more days. That means what is the work done by B? That is the remaining work. Total work is 1 minus the work already done is 1/4. This is nothing but 3/4. So B does 3/4 of the work. So B should get 3/4 of the money. So the money received by B equals 3/4 of the total amount of money, that is 200. The answer is 150. Answer is A. Now a lot of people ask, then what is the use of this data that B finishes it in 10 days? No use. We don't need that, because here the money is based on how much work you are doing, not what your efficiency is. So we don't need to find the efficiency of B. We just needed to find how much work B does. That's it. Let's move on. Lewis can do a piece of work in 25 days, Clark can do it in 20 days. They work for 5 days and then Lewis goes away. If the total payment for the work is 900 rupees, then Clark receives how much of the money totally? That means again we need to find the work done by Clark. Okay. They work for five days and then Lewis goes away. So Lewis alone has done work only for 5 days. So let's find the work done by Lewis. Efficiency of Lewis is 1 by 25. They've given it over here into. Lewis works for only 5 days. So Lewis did only 1/5 of the work. So the work remaining, that means the work done by Clark, is 1 minus 1 by 5, that is 4 by 5. So Clark does 4/5 of the work, that means Clark should get 4/5 of the payment. So money received by Clark is 4 by 5 into 900. Now 900 by 5 is how much? So we have 4 into 900 by 5 is 180. So now I'll teach you how to find 18 into 4. Okay. Whenever you have to multiply a number with 4, don't multiply directly with 4. Find double twice, because 4 is nothing but 2 into 2. So 18 into 2, 36. 36 into 2, 72. So we have 720 as the answer. Answer is D. Again, you did not need to use the efficiency of Clark, because we just need how much work is Clark doing, and that is very much obvious. Let's move on. The ratio of efficiencies of P, Q and R is 2:3:4. Okay, P and R work on alternate days, Q works on all the days. Work is completed in 10 days and the total amount they get is 1200. Find the amount earned by each person respectively. Okay, so we have P, Q and R. We have their efficiencies in the ratio 2:3:4. Okay, and the time. Q works on all the days. The work is completed in 10 days. That means Q worked for all the 10 days. P and R work on alternate days. So P works for 5 days. R also works for 5 days. So let's find the ratio of the work done. Work done ratio is nothing but 2 into 5 is to 3 into 10 is to 4 into 5. Let's find the ratio. Let's cancel things out. So 5 and 10 gone 2. And then everything gets divided by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So the final ratio is 1:3:2. That means the money received is also in the same ratio. Money received is in the same ratio, 1:3:2. And the only option which satisfies this ratio is A. 200, 600, 400. 200, 600, 400. That's it. Nothing else can be the answer. This is the only option which can be the answer. Now, some people might ask a question, what if there was another option with the same ratio? Suppose 20, 60 and 40. Then what to do? Then the data is already given. They have given that the total payment for the entire work is 1200. We also need to find an answer whose sum is 1200. In A, 200 plus 600 plus 400 is 1200. Okay. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much.